What's going on, guys? Big Ben here, and look what we got for you today. Some NBA 2K13, guys. There we go. I know it's been a while. And first thing I want to do is apologize to you guys, because I have definitely neglected this series a bit. Well, maybe more than a bit. I've neglected this series a lot lately. There's just been so much else going on, with the MLB 13 the show, Tiger Woods, NHL, Black Ops, whatever the case may be. I've definitely not brought any NBA 2K13 to you guys. So I had a few requests for it recently, and I even had a guy, NBC, that requested some in the live stream tonight as well. And I promised him I'd bring some. And luckily I had already played a few games, and I did record them, and I figured, hey, look here. Game against the Chicago Bulls. Can't go wrong there, right? That's right. It's always a good game against the Bulls. The Bulls are a fun team to play against, especially on Hall of Fame, because they're not that great team. They're not the Heat. They're not, they're not the Heat. But, they're fun to play against, especially when Nate Robinson's on the court. And you're going to see him a lot in this video, guys. I'm probably even going to title something about this video with Nate Robinson in it, because he gets dunked on by me a lot. I mean, an awful lot in this video. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. When Big Ben's going to the basket, just move. Get out of the way. Especially when you're only, 5'2"? Nah, I don't know how tall he is. He's taller than 5'2", I think. I think he is. I hope he is. He's not very tall, I can tell you that. And he definitely don't need to be going up and trying to block a 6'6" point guard. That's for sure. But guys, in this video, you're going to see the gameplay in the background. I pretty much edited it down to all offensive plays. There's some defense in there, not a whole lot. When the games, you do the full 12 periods on Hall of Fame, you kind of have a rough time sometimes with it. It can get really long and drawn out. So it's pretty much mostly offense. You'll see some defense. There's Nate Robinson again. What are you doing, man? Just move out of the way, dude. Come on now. Look, he even jumped. I guess you can call that a jump. I don't know. I mean, I could have still jumped over his head. Now, I'm going to tell you what, the dude can dunk. I've seen him on TV. He can dunk now. Little sumbitch can dunk. But he don't need to be jumping in front of Big Ben. That's for sure. But anyway, guys, as usual, I want to ask you guys' opinion on your thoughts and ideas on the NBA playoffs. That's right. That's what actually got me in the mood to play this game. I had already planned on playing it before some of you guys actually suggested it or asked for it. But, the NBA playoffs, I've been watching a lot of the playoffs, and it got me in the mood to play some 2K. So here we go. And I want to know what you guys think about the playoffs this year. Now, I understand, most of them are pretty much done and over with. It's only down to a few series left before we get to the finals. And I don't see anybody beating the Heat. I really don't. I wish I did, because I'm not a big Heat fan. I can't say I don't like the way things went down, because if I was LeBron James, I probably would have done the same thing. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't try to win a title? People here in Toledo, right down the road in Cleveland, still hate LeBron James for what he done. I don't care, man. It's a business. I understand this basketball is a game, but it's still a job. It's still a business, and you got to do what's best for you and your family. So I know that's old ass news, old as hell, but I don't know what brought it up. I done forgot now. But anyways, I don't see anybody beating the Heat, and most of you guys are probably going to say the same thing. I already see it. Comments are going to be Heat. Yeah, well, I can't really blame you. I really can't. Who's going to pick against them? I mean, it's so hard to pick against them. Look at them. I mean, they're freaking amazing. Now, I thought the Bulls were going to do a little better against them than what they did, but they didn't. I don't see anybody that can beat them. The Pacers look good, but I don't think they can beat them in 7 games. See, that's the thing. You got to beat them 4 out of 7 games, and I just don't see that happening. I really don't. And the reason I say the Pacers, because I think the Knicks are done. which sucks because I am kind of a Knicks fan, I guess you could say. I like to watch the Knicks anyway. I like to watch Melo. I guess I'm kind of a Knicks fan, and I wanted them to beat the Pacers for sure. Which I didn't want the Pacers to even be in it because obviously I wanted my Atlanta Hawks to beat the Pacers. And I don't even want to get started on the Hawks. This video is definitely not long enough for me to get started on the Atlanta Hawks. They disappoint every season. The Atlanta Hawks disappoint me, and it just sucks when you have a team, that's your team, and they just really disappoint you every year. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. Because, I went and watched them at the Palace this year play against the Pistons. And, hold on. I understand it was against the Pistons. The Pistons aren't that good, obviously. But the Hawks looked really good. They looked really good as a team. Now, understand the Hawks don't have, that big-time superstar. And no, Josh Smith is not a big-time superstar. Josh Smith is a good basketball player. But he's not a superstar. I don't care if he does want superstar money. He's not a superstar, okay? Now, enough of the Hawks, because that's just going to get me on a long-ass rampage that I'm not even going to get started on because I just don't have the time for it. Also, the Golden State Warriors look good. Now, obviously, I know they're already knocked out, but they have a bright, bright future ahead of them out there in Oakland or San Francisco Bay Area, wherever they're at. I know they're out in Northern California, San Francisco, Oakland area. They have a bright future out there. That team looked good. They played with everything they had. They didn't give up. That's for sure. Whew. Sorry, guys. It's getting a little late. It's well past my bedtime. But I'm trying to get this done for you anyway. But, like I said, Golden State looks good. Now, I don't think the Spurs are going to have, the energy if the Spurs were to make it to the finals. I don't think they're going to have the energy to do anything. They're old. And I'm not talking bad about the Spurs because, the Spurs are a really good team, and I understand that. But they're getting old. They're going to get tired. They're going to wear down. And the Heat are young and energetic and fast-paced, and I think it's going to be too much for the Spurs if the Spurs were to make it. Now, Memphis looks good. I have to say Memphis looks pretty damn good. But I don't think they can beat the Heat neither. I don't see anybody that can beat the Heat. The Pacers can't beat the Heat in 7 games. The Knicks are the closest team I thought they could do it, and the Pacers are just making them look silly. They're making them look absolutely silly. So, I want you guys to tell me, who can beat the Heat in 7 games? Anybody can beat the Heat in 1 game. Understand that. Who can beat the Heat in 7 games? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm asking you guys. I want you to leave some comments. Let me know what you think. I love reading you guys' comments. That's why I always ask your opinion. That's why I always tell you to leave me comments, because I love wanting to know what you guys think, your opinion. I always want your opinion. I love your opinion. But this video is getting close to the end. Look at that steal. Look at that steal. How many times have we dunked on Nate Robinson so far? I don't know. A bunch, I know. But, yeah, I'm sure it's not over yet. I don't know. I can't remember, but I doubt it's over. Anyway, guys. Let's see. There was something else I wanted to touch on in this video, and now I've done forgotten what it was. Are you serious? Let's see. We talked about the Heat and all that good stuff, all that jazz. Wow. I really did forget. Oh, there we go. I remember. Okay. Now, I want to get the hell out of Detroit. I know last time I asked, I only had a few comments on it, but they said to stay in Detroit. If I did leave, not to go to the Heat or anything like that. Now, obviously, I don't want to go to the Heat. I don't want to go to a big team that's already ready to go to the finals. That's not what I want. I want a team that I can, become the superstar of the team. The reason I want to get out of Detroit is I should have had, what have I got, 11 assists? I should have had at least 20, 25 assists in this game. very easily should have had 20, 25 assists in this game. They can't score. I can pass it to them wide open, and they won't score. They ended up screwing me so many times. You know, this game should have been a blowout, and we're fixing to end up losing this game. Now, I did just miss that shot that would have tied it up, but this game should have been a blowout. No joke, no kidding. Should have been a blowout. We ended up losing. Now, it was a tough game. It was close, but we ended up losing. Now, at the end of this video, there's this little commercial that they done on here. I thought it was kind of cool. I'm sure most of you guys have played and stuff like that. It's already seen it before, but I thought it was kind of cool, so I brought it to you guys. Well, I'm getting out of here. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be back for more, I promise. We'll bring back some more NBA 2K13. Later.